Here's my thought. if uh, if antiparticles form the void, it also could be traced back, um, could trace down to our human. And I never believed evolutionism by or Darwinism or modern evolutionism, which cannot explain many our existence of different species, and also the intermediate progress, and never being able to explain how human has a conscience to make our civilization. It is not, conscience is not only by communication within or between species. And you can see dogs, cats, animals have the same communication environment that a human has. They did not develop conscience. So there has to be some other explanations. And right now, the only two variable explanation is either evolutionism or creationism. Excuse me. Or evolutionism or creationism. Both is not for explanation on the human progress, civilization, especially how human get here. And I think that if you put a little bit creation into evolutionism, you have our four theory. It might work. So it's a little bit creation and a little bit human evolution, species evolution, or natural selection. But where that creation come from? It cannot come from all-powerful God. Or now scientists say, or maybe it's from ET. Well, it's quite questionable that if there's ET there outside within our universe, we might be the only conscious species in this universe. So how would we be able to explain where the creation come from? I think it come from antiparticles. When our brain become complex enough, which means that our particles are complexity becomes so great that attraction to antiparticle created our conscience. I think this might be a possible, reasonable explanation on how humans gain consciousness. Our brain, or as an organism, our microstructure getting so complicated, it attract, due to the attraction between particles and antiparticles, comes consciousness. If this is true, it also means that before the separation, particles and antiparticles, we might have a consciousness outside this universe. It could be a possibility that when somebody says that many great minds in history said that they be able to tap into our library in the void that gave them knowledge, tell them what the true knowledge is. That's how they make their great progress. I would say if particles and antiparticles putting together creating consciousness or primary consciousness, the beginning of the time of our human time might create it by consciousness. That's what I thought about antiparticles and um, human evolution.